Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Sid, aka Vicious274, coming at you with another review, and this time it's for my good buddies at Pop Decks, and this is just one of their stickers, and it pretty much shows you where you can get their decks from at Black River, Flatface, or their own website. It's an awesome sticker right there. And I also wanted to show you one of their pamphlets that they send with all their orders, and this just basically explains the history of Pop Decks and where they're from. They've been working on their boards for about 5 years to get it to absolute perfection, to the way they like them, and they're from out of Dresden. And so yeah, if you guys want to pause it right there and take a little read, that's what Pop Decks is all about. And you'll notice the unique artwork on this pamphlet, and that actually comes into play with their decks. And it's one of the things that I absolutely love about Pop, and which kind of makes them a little unique from other decks, is that all of their artwork is 100% hand-painted, and most of the artwork on their decks are one-of-a-kinds. So when you're getting a Pop deck, you're literally getting a one-of-a-kind deck. These are just 3 of the decks that I have. And this is the one that I've been using, but I took the trucks off so you can actually see the detail that goes into the artwork. This one is just super crazy. It looks like the wood is what's dripping, and I'm just floored by this artwork. I really, really liked this graphic. This is on, they have several shapes as well, and I believe this is on the deep or medium concave, I believe. And I'll get into the performance afterwards, but I just wanted to show you a few more aspects of their artwork. And it even has some artwork on the top ply, and each one says Pop right on the plies there. These are both the same shape, but this one's a little wider, and there's the top veneer. And this is another graphic that I really liked. It says, "This is not a toy." Well said. And like I said, this one is a little wider. They range in from, I believe, 31 millimeters wide to 32 and 33 millimeters wide. Now, when you get a 31 millimeter deck, the length, I believe, is around 99 to 100 millimeters long. And then if you get a 32 or 33 millimeter deck, the length is a little longer. It's around 100 to 101 millimeters long. But the shape is fantastic. It's got a great shape there. The kicks are more on the medium to slightly higher side. It's got great dips. And this one again is the 33 in the concave. This is on the new concave shape, or new shape, is what they call it. It's got a nice medium concave there as well. And then this one is the actual medium concave shape, and it's got a nice concave in there as well. Now with this one that I've been using, I really, really enjoyed the performance. But before I get into that, I forgot to mention that this is a 5-ply deck, I believe. And they also do some work with their plies in regards to colors. It looks really nice. And this one, give you guys a chance to see it. These ones are more dark. And this one actually looks like it's a 4-ply deck and feels a little lighter. But it also has some great plies. Okay, but getting back into the performance. The board, I mean, the name itself, Pop, it's amazing. It has amazing pop, and now I know why they call themselves Pop Decks. I had a lot of fun using this board, and when I first saw it, I thought it was going to be a little awkward because I'm not used to having such... Well, these kicks aren't extremely high, but they're a little higher than what I'm used to. But I gotta tell you, it didn't really bother me that much at all. I didn't really need to get used to it or anything like that. And another thing I was a little worried about was the length of the kicks. They looked a little short when I first took the deck out. But after I set it up and started seshing it for a while, the board felt natural to me. It was no problem doing kick flips, going in regular, fakie, nollie, switch. I mean, it was overall great performing deck. The concave is not too deep. I mean, they have it labeled as deep concave, but it really isn't that deep. It's more of a medium, maybe even slightly more mellow. And it fits perfect in the contours of your fingertips, and I had no problem with that. There is, however, no kingpin holes. Companies right now are not making decks anymore with kingpin holes. I find it's very hard to find a company that makes them, because most trucks now don't even have protruding kingpins, so you don't even have to worry about that anymore. But for those of you that maybe do have older trucks, just keep in mind that these do not have kingpin holes. The countersinks for the mounting screws were perfect. The craftsmanship is phenomenal. The sanding, the lacquering, the artwork, again, is just fantastic. And overall, it is a great performing deck, and I highly recommend it to anybody. Beginner, intermediate, pro. You will absolutely love this deck. And as you can see from their variety, they've got something for everybody. Different shapes, different sizes, different artwork, different concaves. Basically, you can get whatever deck is your preference. And again, I'll have all the links where you can get these decks in the description. They also vary in price, so I'm not going to mention the price because depending on what kind of artwork you get or what size, what shape, the prices can vary. So go to Pop Deck's website. The link, again, will be in the description to check out all the different varieties and prices. But again, you can also check Black River Ramps and Flat Face to get yourself a Pop Deck. Alright, guys, so thanks for checking out the review. Go check out Pop Decks and keep fingerboarding. 2 fingers, peace.